These are the three things that I wish I knew when I started growth operating 125 days ago. And if you are just starting or you're in the beginning stages of growth operating, then these three things will definitely help you out. Out of the three, the first one is very controversial. And then also the first two will help you get your first client. By the way, I've worked with 2 clients now. And the last one will just help you in general with growth operating when you actually get your client. I'm gonna get straight to the point. The first one, and this is the controversial one, do not charge a setup fee. Now this is controversial because half of the people are gonna say you have to charge, and half that have actually done it, I've split tested it, I've done both. The first person I got as a client, I got them after 11 days, and this was a major key. When I was doing my outreach to them, I basically told them that I got no setup fee. You don't have to worry about no setup fee. Everyone else that's been, because when you come into this, you're going to be taught you have to do a setup fee. You have to do a setup fee. That really just made me stand out. And you have to think about it like this. Most of you guys that are starting this, you are complete beginners. Complete beginners. You've never done this before. What does that mean? No reviews, no testimonials, no proof of concept, no results, nothing to really show the person you're about to work with. You're a complete beginner. That's something you gotta think about. If you're, okay, think about it like this. If a complete beginner was to reach out to me and they wanted to build me a community, and let's say I'm curious enough to jump on a call and I'm actually interested and I wanna do this, and then you start talking about price. For any of you guys that have gotten calls, you know that everything will be going cool until you start talking about price. So you asked about price, or they bring it up and they tell you, to work with me, the complete beginner with no results, I'm charging you 3K setup fee, 5K setup fee, 2K setup fee. And you try and be a little bit smart, you try to split it up, half now, half later. Me, I'm not doing that. And that's speaking as a growth operator. I would not do that because you have no results. Like I said, you got none of that social proof to fall back on. Now, this is for beginners. If you have results, you have testimonials, then you setup fee. Yeah, that makes sense. But as a complete beginner, especially when you go through that terrible stage of outreach and you finally, after hundreds of DMs and emails, you finally get a creator on a Zoom call or a normal call or whatever, you don't want to lose out on that creator just because, oh, some little 3K setup fee. If you really know what you're about to do, you'll make that 3K back when you actually launch. Guys, you have to remember that. Don't get greedy with it. Do not get greedy. Also, it lowers their guard down. It takes a ton of risk off the table for them, and they're way more likely to work with you. Another thing you need to realize is, like I said, you're a complete beginner. When you start working with someone, the work experience, the actual experience of going from theory to practical, actually working with someone, is way more than that 3K that you're about to lose them over. You're actually going to see what it's like to work with someone. When I started working with my first creator, it was so different from what I actually thought. You learn literally what it's like behind the scenes to actually work with someone and see what it's like to have a partner. And like I said, if you do everything that you're supposed to do, you'll make that money back anyway from your rev share. That's the first one. That's definitely going to help you get your first client before. And I've spoken to some big creators, some big operators, and even they have said, my first creator, I didn't charge them nothing. It was literally, this is how I've done it. No setup fee. You can even go as far as no setup fee and no rev split. You only get your rev split once you hit a certain milestone. That is a no-brainer offer, guys. And I've spoken to other operators that have done this as well. A lot of people, for me, it's like bots when I start speaking about this, because people start arguing about you have to. But then again, you can try both of them. Like I said, I tried both of them. With my first one, I got them after 11 days, no setup fee. It was fairly simple for me to get them. After that, I listened to everyone else. I listened to the crowd. Everyone was saying you have to do it. I jumped on 4 other calls after that. Every single one of them, I was pitching them. I need a setup fee, 3K setup fee, 2K setup fee, half now, half later. Every single one of them, everything was going great until we started talking about setup fee. And they were like, and I never heard from them. And then on the one that I'm working with right now, no setup fee. He was like, all right, cool, let's do it. So now I'm working with him. Take that as you will. Now, second one's not a controversial one. This would definitely help you get your first creator, especially if you're doing DM outreach. Guys, you're so hung up on your actual DM that you're not realizing your profile. Second one is optimize your profile, guys. Some of you guys are reaching out to me, you're telling me, hey, no one's getting back to me, I'm getting left on red, what's going on? And I'm looking at your profile. You have no profile picture. Your bio, I'm gonna come back to the bio. Actually, let me talk about the bio right now. A lot of you are doing the same thing, and you're putting growth operator in your bio. This is okay. I guess it's gonna be another controversial one. Take that shit out of your profile, please. Take out growth operator. Take out I scale creators up to this and this. If you do, that works if you have testimonials and you've done this before. If you haven't done this before, stop it. Take it out. I'm telling you right now, take it out. Like I've done both. I've split tested. When I got my creator, I didn't have it, and for 3 of the calls I had it on, and for the last one, I think it's because it takes away the mystery. When you're sending that DM, I love you taking the curiosity route, and it's like when someone slides in your DMs, right? What do you always do before you reply? You check out their profile. These creators, they're checking out your profile. If you got no picture, no highlights, no posts, and you got 14 followers, and in your bio you're talking about how you're a growth operator and how you partner up with creators and how you scale people up and all of this with no social proof, it's a big turn off, guys. I would recommend just have a nice quality picture up there. Get some nice highlights in there. It don't have to be you in Miami or Dubai. It could just be you playing basket, just human. I just put it like that, human, like you with your family, you with just something to let them know you're human, you're not a bot. A lot of you also do this thing where you don't want to use your personal account, so you start a whole another one. That's cool, but there's no social proof for that. And what do I mean? You have no followers. You've started this new account yesterday, so you have 2 followers on there and you're following 100 people. If you're gonna go that route, then at least buy some followers or something like that, because seeing 14 followers is not like you're not really gonna work with that person, right? Profile picture, put some highlights of you, 1 or 2 nice quality posts. Just make it human-like, guys. Also, with your bio, just keep it simple. My bio is really simple. I'll put my bio here. I don't have nothing about growth operating. I ain't got nothing about how build and all of that. Now, in my highlights, I do have some results. And I got them in there for social proof. It helps me. But if you're a complete beginner, just make sure that your profile is optimized. Third and final thing that I wish I knew when I started growth operating is the amount of skills that you're gonna need it's a lot, and nobody talks about this. You've seen the videos, you think that it's just building a community. Nah, absolutely not. You're in for a rude awakening. Building a community is one of the last things you're gonna do when you're working with your creator, and it's probably the easiest part of the process. Guys, building funnels, building landing pages, building emails, sequences, and setting up automations, copywriting for the landing pages, copywriting for the funnels and the VSLs. What else? There's so many different things, guys. There's so many different things. And then actually building out the community, and then driving traffic to the community. And guys, the amount of skills, I was speaking to someone the other day and they were saying that growth operating is literally every other side hustle put into one, and basically saying every single skill from every other side hustle is put into this. And I keep it real with you guys, I don't think growth operating is beginner friendly. If you've never done any of those skills I've said before, you're going to be learning a ton of things, which is fine if you're ready to do that. But in terms of being beginner friendly, no, I would not say that, because you got a ton of things to learn. But yeah, guys, something that definitely would have helped me out. Your main focus right now is probably going to be outreach, but if you have any time, then I would say in your spare moments, I would say learn about all of those skills that I've just said, because when you actually get your creator, this is the thing, you're going to be an authority figure. So they're going to be asking you, what type of funnel are we going to be building? And you don't want to be really sitting there looking kind of dumb, like, what's a funnel? You saying? Because you're gonna tell them what that funnel is. You're gonna explain it to them. Then you're gonna go out and build it and set up everything on the back end. I'm saying. Then you might be doing email campaigns, right? Emails, setting up the emails, writing the email copy, building up the list, starting. There's so many things, guys. So many things. That's everything that definitely would have helped me when I've started. And if you're starting, I'm giving you a heads up. I'm letting you know. These are the things that would have helped me a lot. Just to recap, no setup fee, optimize your profile on Instagram. And let's say you're not an Instagram guy and you're doing outreach on email, buy a professional email. It makes you look more professional. Plus, something that people don't speak about is it'll take you out of the spam file or the spam tab, right? You want to be in the main primary. Because if you use your normal one, you can go into the spam and they don't see it. That's the second one. And then the third one is skill stack. It's a bunch of skills that you're gonna be. Just to go over copywriting, building landing pages, building funnels, building email lists, email marketing. What else? VSL, scripting for the VSL, building a community, managing the people in the community, automations. Yeah, it's a lot of them, guys. All right, guys, hope this video helps. If it helps, then you can leave a comment or like it or something like that. It's up to you. You can give me a follow on Instagram, and yeah, I hope this video helps. Peace.